Class 23, Guru Chakra. Namaste and welcome to Class 23 in my weekly YouTube meditation class in the Yogic tradition. Today we're practicing on Agya or Guru Chakra practices, also known as Ajna Chakra or the third eye. Again, as I cautioned in last week's class, Class 22 on Bindu Chakra, we never jump straight into these preparations and practices. We approach them with respect and devotion. My teaching is based on ancient practices, and I'm taking you back to our roots of practice in the yogic tradition. I'm your teacher, and I'm guiding you with care. As a preparation for today's class, if you feel you need more instruction and practice prior to this, you can go back to Class 3 here on my channel, where we practice with the hand mudra. Guru Chakra is physically associated with both the pineal and pituitary glands. Energetically, we finish our meditation with the Om to focus the energy of the chakra. But of course, the qualities with which we resonate as we practice deeply are wisdom, clarity, and knowledge. And we learn to see with the eyes of divine consciousness, our spiritual vision. For today's practice, we start with making a sadhana, inviting the divine into our practice, making our dedication and setting intention for practice, and we'll practice the inner relaxation technique. We'll move on to Trataka, or candle gazing, as this is one of the preparatory focusing exercises, as it is also for Bindu Chakra, because it's one of the practices of dharana, or focused concentration of the mind, on the path of Raja Yoga or Patanjali's 8-step path to Samadhi. And then we'll have meditation on Guru Chakra. And this is part 1 of the meditation, which I call, How Did I Get to This Moment? Satsang today is my teaching on the Guru wisdom within, and we finish practice with final Shavasana, deep relaxation, and the sealing breath for those of us who need that. Namaste. Enjoy. Susan. And now the practice of inviting the divine energies in, making our practice into a sadhana. You'll be in a sitting position now, whatever is comfortable for you. Eyes can be open or closed. If they're open, as you know, you gaze down at the nose tip. And we'll start in the traditional way with the hands together at the heart center in Anjali Mudra, prayer hands or Namaste hands. And Namaste, I honour the spirit that dwells within you. So Anjali Mudra at the heart centre, pressing the flesh of fingers and palms together, bringing balance for our practice. Balanced consciousness and body-mind. Spiritually and energetically, we're uniting the divine masculine and the divine feminine, the ultimate divine and the mother. On a deep in-breath, fingers point down, arms straighten, big moon arms sweeping up and hands join above your head at the crown chakra. Normal breathing. Visualize divine energy. Experience pure, unconditional love. Visualize a channel within your being. Deep inhale and connect with divine energy, pure unconditional love, your being. Exhale as you bring the hands down to the heart, bringing down divine energy to your energetic channel within your being, and silently invite the divine energies within, Divine and Divine Mother, for the purpose of making your practice today into a sadhana, working with the divine. Normal breathing, focusing on divinity within. And we'll prepare now for this dedication and intention for practice. Inner relaxation with our opening dedication and intention for practice. And we'll start in sitting. Adopt a comfortable, easy cross-leg meditation position if you're happy with that. The posture of perfection if you can. Any chosen meditation position that you're comfortable with. You can be on the floor, on your mat, or on the sofa, the couch or the bed if you need that, and propped up if that suits you. Dedicating our practice. Prayer mudra or Anjali mudra. Eyes can be closed now or gazing down at the tip of the nose in the restful position for the eyes and the mind. And taking a few moments now to dedicate your practice today. And moving into stillness and inner relaxation practice. Your back is straight in your chosen posture and you're quiet. You can adopt the gesture of peace, hand mudra, by placing left hand palm up in the upturned palm of the right hand. Hands rest gently in the lap. The two hands represent the union of the individual with consciousness. Eyes can drift closed now, or gazing at the nose tip if you know you need that. Find your center somewhere around your navel. Sense where you are. Sense being grounded in your posture. Your breath is moving within you. Be aware of breathing into your center. Energy is moving with your breath. Moving into stillness with the breath. Breaths becoming finer. And finding a quietness within. And finding the stillness. Allowing movement to come to rest. So energetic movement can come to rest. Letting this movement gradually diminish so that it's stilling down. On an inhale, gently lift with the crown of the head. How is your back? If you feel tension now, relax a little. Let your body go a little. On a long exhale, you can relax down, relaxing the lower body down into the ground or the floor. And with exaggerated breaths, your spine can sway a little from side to side. Relax and find the center again. Relax your jaws. How is your breath? Breathing in and breathing out from the center. Your body can move with the breath, very slightly swaying forward and back like a heartbeat, and then moving into stillness from the center again and relaxing into the posture. Breathing, conscious breathing. Breath energy always flowing. Breath energy moving you into the stillness within. Awareness at the crown chakra now, a couple of inches above the crown of your head. On a long, slow exhale, close the crown chakra. A couple more long exhales and visualize the crown chakra closing. Awareness at the back of the eyes, and soften the backs of the eyes. Relaxing between the eyebrows. Exhale, relaxing and gazing within with inner eyes as you exhale. Awareness at the back of the brain now, softening the back of the brain. Exhale and relaxing as you exhale, letting go as you exhale. Awareness in the throat now, close to the spine, back of the throat. Exhale and relax. And swallowing a couple of times if that helps. Awareness at the heart center now. Back of the heart center. Exhale, relax, relaxing the top of the back heart. Exhale, relax, relaxing obligations and letting go of pent-up pressures. Exhale, relax into peace. Awareness at the back of the solar plexus, behind the center, at the adrenals, relax. Exhale and relax. Awareness at the lumbar, back of the pelvic girdle. Soften and relax with long exhales. Deep, rhythmic breathing. Awareness at the base of the spine. Long exhale, grounding emotions. Grounding energy with long, slow exhales. Relaxing into your grounding. Letting go into inner relaxation. Deep rhythmic breathing, and we'll set our intention in the practice. For a couple of minutes now, sitting in your calm, quiet place, relaxed and alert, and focusing on the intention for your practice today, or your practice for the next period of time. So whether it's an intention for a spiritual practice, for healing, for a change in your life, change in the world, healing of the world, this is entirely up to you, as your meditation is your personal, private practice. And bringing your awareness back to your breathing again. Being aware of how you're breathing. Being aware of how your body feels. Bringing your attention back to your body and the space you're in physically at the moment. And we'll prepare for the practice. Candle gazing meditation. For your preparation, you'll need a candle for this short meditation practice, and a small tea light or night light will do perfectly. You're in your sitting meditation posture, so that you can place your candle on the floor or a surface in front of you in a safe way and light your candle. Candle gazing meditation is an ancient technique, bringing the mind down into the body to prepare for meditation, to focus the mind. Gazing at your candle flame, lowering your eyes. So if you're looking down at the tip of your nose and your gaze continues down at an angle of roughly 45 degrees, you'll be gazing into the flame of the candle. Watching the candle flame flickering as you gaze into the candle flame. Focusing on your breathing. As you breathe, focusing on the in-breath. And taking each breath a little deeper until you're breathing into your center. Breathing into the center at the solar plexus. Making each in-breath a little longer and a little smoother. Taking each in-breath a little deeper until you're breathing into your center. Breathing into the center and gazing into the candle flame. allowing a stillness to descend within and a quietness in your mind. Breathing in and out from the center, and continue breathing in this way as you gaze at the candle flame. And a couple of minutes now in your candle gazing meditation. Focusing on your breathing again and focusing on the in-breath. Making the breath a little deeper again, and the in-breath will gradually bring energy back to the mind following meditation. Breathing in, a couple of deep inhalations, bringing the energy back. Relax your posture. Relax your gaze, focusing on something in the room or the space to relax your gaze. Relaxing your breathing. Breathing normally. Extinguishing your candle and relax. Meditation. And this is the meditation practice on Agya, Ajna, or Guru Chakra. The chakra does have different names in the Sanskrit. So this is part one of this meditation, and I call this How Did I Get to This Moment? For your preparation, you can be in any meditation posture that you're going to be comfortable in. This meditation is traditionally practiced in the kneeling or thunderbolt posture, which is sitting back in a kneeling position, sitting on the heels. But you now adopt any meditation posture that you know you will be able to comfortably maintain with the spine straight. So the spine is straight, The head is sitting in a good position on top of the spine. Make sure you're comfortable. Relax and release any tension on a long exhale, relaxing down into your sitting bones, and focus on your breathing. You can adopt meditation mudra now. You can be gazing down at the tip of your nose, but your concentration is at the eyebrow center. To aid your concentration at the eyebrow center, imagine that both your thumbs are resting there at the skin between and just above your eyebrows. Focus on inhaling into and exhaling from this center. Keep feeling this point and observing this point with your concentration, no matter what emotions, mental images, or senses might appear to be there in front of you. Observe any thoughts. Don't push away the thoughts, simply observe them as I have taught you in the past. Observe and be aware of anything that surfaces in your mind, in this mind space. Being aware of exactly why these thoughts are coming to you now, floating across your mind. There may be no reason at all. Observe, examine, analyze, but don't make any judgment, as in judgment in the sense of is this good or is this bad. Letting all judgment go. Focus is on the eyebrow center. Awareness on your breathing. On a long exhale, practice inner relaxation and look at the inner space behind your forehead. This inner space, which lies before you in awareness, but is behind the forehead, is a deep blue, very deep blue, or a dark violet colour. Now imagine an eye there that looks at you with kindness and love. This gentle and loving eye is the witness of all events. This is the eye of wisdom. The eye says to you, with kindness, gently and with love, in a wise voice, I am yourself. You are in me and perceive all truth through me. Listen to this voice. I am yourself. You are in me, and you perceive all truth through me. And now changing your perception. Looking from a different position. And look through this eye at your inner space. The space of being in the mind. Everything before you is totally clear. And with this clear vision, you can see the entirety of your whole existence through this eye. Without words, your questions are answered. Your inner problems are resolved. Allow your inner eye to observe everything. Whatever appears is involved with your thoughts and emotions. Looking with kindness and understanding on this thing that is your own reality. Simply allowing whatever comes to come up, and if nothing appears, feeling relaxed. It can happen that nothing appears and you simply feel relaxed, happy and contented. Allowing whatever comes to come. Allowing whatever happens to happen. The I that you see in your inner space is the I of your divine consciousness. Your Atma, your great soul. In it, you recognize the reflections of the divine self. Kindness, love, harmony, wisdom, clarity, peace, contentment, and absolute certainty. Because for you, it is as though you have removed the veils of illusion and delusion. You see reality. The entire universe radiates through this I, completely pure and innocent. Seeing the universe radiating through this inner eye is a return to innocence. This eye has always observed you. It is the witness of your life from the beginning up until now. Return to your innocence and observe how you got to this moment. Your inner space is totally clear and filled with light. The empty space of the mind is filled with consciousness and bliss. Allowing the light of consciousness and bliss to expand in the clear, empty mind space. filling with light. Sometimes you look through the eye, at other times you see it in front of you. It seems very familiar. Kind, loving, wise, let feelings of merging with it completely arise. Being more aware of your body again. And more aware of your breath. Aware of the in-breaths. Have been closed, otherwise bringing your gaze and your focus into your space, your room or your space. Relax your breathing. Relax your body. And being aware of your surroundings. And we'll complete the meditation with the chant of the Om 3 times. So we bring the prayers back to Anjali Mudra at the heart. And take a deep in-breath. If you wish to chant externally with me, go ahead. If you wish just to receive the Om, focus on the eyebrow center to integrate the energy and the practice at the center, at the eyebrow center, at the chakra. Om. Inhale, stretch the spine. Exhale, bend forward slightly in gratitude before the divine consciousness, through whose eye you were allowed to look in this meditation. And relax your posture, and you can sit quietly with this for as long as you feel the need to. And we've reached the satsang part of the class. You can be settling yourself into any position which you're going to be able to maintain comfortably for the 10 minutes or so that we're in satsang. And this is a teaching from one of my blogs, Accelerating Our Spiritual Vision with the Guru, Wisdom Within, or Culturing Our Emotions. As usual, if you do experience any resistance coming up, these are your natural defences to something which might seem very strange to you, so there is a natural fear which does rise up. And if this happens, then, as I've taught you before, relax your brain, relax your defences. An essential part of accelerating our spiritual vision through our practice with yoga is the deep understanding that we are actually balancing the power of nature, the divine feminine energy within us, or Shakti as it is known, you might know it, balancing the power of nature with the power of love through opening and nurturing the heart center or space in the heart, Hridaya Kasha, balancing all of that with the life power of wisdom. And our practices involve inner culturing and growth. Wisdom is. It has often been called thusness or suchness. It is energy, and it is the power, a life power that is energy within us. You are already a very wise person on the inside. Allow the seeds of wisdom within you to blossom, grow, and strengthen in your yoga practice. You can experience more of your own wisdom as you experience proving your own knowledge to yourself in your life. And also, what we know helps is expanding and growing in your development with yoga. As you uncover more and more of your own wisdom energy, the Guru within awakens, and your inner confidence in your own innate abilities for inner guidance develops. The term Guru within comes from the quality of the wisdom chakra, Ajna Chakra, or the Guru Chakra, the forehead or eyebrow center, one of our psychic gateways to consciousness. We embody Guru quality or wisdom within. In yoga, we have this beautiful concept for growth, and it's that of cultivating ourselves like a garden, yogic gardening, or cultivating our senses, qualities and emotions. So we tend and care for the ground of ourselves, as we ourselves, in mind, body, emotions and spirit, are delicate and as full of potential as seeds. And as we blossom and grow in our lives and our practice, co-emergent energies need diligent tending. Co-emergent energies are what come up with the growth at the same time as the good stuff. So we say these co-emergent energies need diligent tending. So we make sure to pull out the messiness of the weeds so that the beauty, the light of our flowers can bloom strongly in fullness. There are a few practices in yoga for cultivating our emotions, growing emotionally and uncovering wisdom, connecting with the Guru within. As we know, those of us who practice meditation are aware that opening up to divine energies, both the divine and the Divine Mother, these powers within build, and we need to balance. So we have the power of the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine within us. We are building these powers with practice. And we need to balance physically, energetically, and emotionally, and of course spiritually, in order to contain such power within our human body-mind systems. And as we know, the practice of our physical postures in yoga was developed to build the strength needed for containment of these forces. These are divine, these are not human. The power of this we just cannot conceive of as human beings. So we make the mind-body system a more comfortable place for the spirit to dwell within this human existence. So, yogic gardening. What a delightful way of describing the practice of yogasana, whereby we guide the mind into the body and focus on points of tension, the neuromuscular knots that come up into awareness, breathing into them and releasing them with the breath and the mind. In this practice, we become more aware of the body's wisdom and intelligence. With practice, we can ask the questions, why was I holding that there? And how come I reacted that way to that? And very, very commonly, how long has that been there? We have passive supportive practices. Being supported by soft props and supports so that we can relax into deep postures is very powerful and releasing. Don't forget that even the good things in life can cause us conflict. Moving on in life often means leaving things behind, which does cause us stress and loss. And at the moment we are moving so quickly. Maybe we're just not aware of the losses we are actually suffering. Maybe that is one of the reasons for our collective anxiety at the moment. It just doesn't feel safe. Examples of this type of practice would be, as I taught you in class 9 a few weeks ago, supported forward bend. Sitting in an easy cross-leg position with a pillow across the knees to relax into in the forward bend, and breathing with a bolster, where we lie down over the bolster, supporting the spine, and just breathe while taking the mind down to the heart space, the lower back, the abdomen and hips. In this practice, we simply allow the body to surrender and let layers of tension be peeled away. Breath and surrender take us to new places of awareness in our mind-body and emotions. We give ourselves the time and space to peel away layers of accumulated tension, with the deep breathing in the practice taking us to the bridge between the unconscious, the conscious mind or the mundane mind, and consciousness, teaching us patience, detachment, and discernment. Contemplation is a powerful step on the yoga path to self-understanding. Taking time for yourself on a regular basis will so enrich your journey towards knowledge of self. For your contemplation, as you know in our satsangs, as I have guided you, assume a posture you can relax into. Corpse or shavasana, easy cross-leg, reclining Buddha, as we had last week in class 10. Pay attention to your breathing. Focus on your grounding and centering with the breath. Then sit quietly in your space, allowing yourself to be still. Reviewing your life on, say, a weekly basis will help you tune into your strengths and weaknesses, obviously with the intention of letting the weaknesses just wither away like weeds. We can use visualization, say for example using colour to identify strengths and weaknesses, which helps you grow in self-confidence. You'll connect with the visual qualities of your mind-body system and give yourself an incredibly powerful tool for growth. And for some of us, we need this to support our thinking functions, to make a richer, rounder picture in the inner world. So, for example, you could visualize a color for each of your energies: mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, and strengthen the colors when you encounter feelings and senses of weakness. And I know I haven't said much about karma in my teaching so far, because I think that's more for the future and a very focused teaching. But when we get senses of weakness and we feel incredibly disempowered very suddenly for no apparent reason, because the amount of the weakness and the drain on our energy is often a sign of some karmic interaction at that point in your life. So it's very useful for your self-confidence to be able to encounter these within yourself and to be able to do something. So strengthening colour when you encounter feelings and senses of these drains and weaknesses can be very, very helpful. So, for example, a feeling, thinking sort of experience. What makes you feel bigger and what makes you feel smaller? An example of wisdom energy would be having a very profound sense of spaciousness. And the opposite, weakness, would be getting very absorbed in a small world. So, as we say here in Ireland, caught up. You don't have any sense of spaciousness. You're so caught in this smallness. Another wisdom would be getting very absorbed in your small world. Instead of seeing the big picture and having a large view. Another weakness, which would reflect on this, would correspond with the being absorbed in the very small world, and that's when we become rigid and tight and dogmatic in our actions, reactions, thoughts, beliefs, etc. So exactly the opposite of the profound sense of spaciousness, seeing the big picture and having a large view. So, for example, a global view. And of course, meditation. This is a journey with yoga which is always leading us away from shadows towards the light, the guru within. Your guru or inner wisdom energies are waiting to emerge. We all have them. It's a life power. And you will gain inner strength and confidence from knowing that you can be in control as you move along the path of your expansion and growth in your spiritual life. As your spiritual vision expands and accelerates. All we need to do on a regular basis is grow the strengths and let the weaknesses wither away and die. You are a very wise person within, because wisdom is. Another little while now in your contemplation in your own space. And you can sit with this for as long as you wish to now, in your own time and your own space. Namaste. And this is the final Shavasana, deep relaxation part of the class. Resting down into the mat, into the earth, resting your body down, surrendering once more into your relaxation posture. Using soft things to prop yourself up, if that's what you need, and blankets to keep warm. Focusing on your breathing. Breathing normally, and your breathing will naturally slow down as you listen to my relaxation guidance, and you simply focus effortlessly on your breathing. Settling down into your posture as you breathe, breathing in, breathing out. Every time you breathe in, breath flowing deeper within. As you breathe out, every time you breathe out, relaxing as if your body is dripping down into the mat, into the ground, into the earth, relaxing with each out-breath. Breath flowing in, every time you breathe in, taking the breath deeper. Breath making a space deep within. Breath flowing to every part of your body and your mind. Body, mind, relaxing. Every time you breathe in, breath making a space deep, deep within. Every time you breathe in, light flowing in with the breath. Light flowing in with the breath to fill that space deep, deep within. Breathing in and peace flowing in with the breath. Peace filling that space deep, deep within. And more relaxed with each out-breath. Spending a couple of minutes now, deep in your relaxation, feeling relaxed and light, feeling very quiet, very calm and very peaceful now in your relaxation. And focusing on your breathing again, focusing on the in-breath. And as you breathe in, the in-breath will bring energy back to the body and the mind following relaxation. So breathing in, a couple of deep in-breaths, bringing energy back. More alert and more aware with each in-breath. More aware of your own body lying in your relaxation posture, more aware of my voice and the sound of the music. Breathing in, bringing energy back, turning over onto your right hand side, resting in that position. Breathing in, gently opening your eyes, bringing your gaze and your focus back. Breathing in, energy flowing back with the breath. And then in your own time, very gently, when you feel ready to, slowly bringing yourself back into an upright sitting position. That's the end of your deep relaxation, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you would like to go to sleep now or relax for the rest of your day, then this can be the end of your class, and Namaste. For those of us who need to carry on with our day and interact with the outside world, we'll finish our practice now with a yoga sealing breath for energetic closure. And now for our closing practice of the class, a yoga sealing breath. So we'll close with a sealing breath, the sealing breath with moon arms, and a final Namaste, meaning I honour the spirit that dwells within you. For the sealing breath, we're in sitting, and hands are at the prayer position at the heart, Namaste hands. And we're going to take a couple of centering breaths with moon arms to seal energy within. Deep inhale. Exhale and point the fingers down to the earth. Straighten the arms. Big inhale. Turn palms up and sweep the hands and arms out to the sides of your body and up in a big moon circle until palms meet above the head. Pause. Long, slow exhale, hands come down to crown chakra, the forehead, then the throat and the heart. Prayer hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer mudra at the heart. Inhale and pause. Breathing normally. We'll go one more time. Big inhale. Exhale, point the fingers down to the earth, straighten the arms. Big inhale, turn palms up, sweep the hands and arms out to the sides of your body and up in a big moon circle. Palms meet above the head. Pause. Long, slow exhale, hands come down to crown chakra, then the forehead, then the throat and the heart. Prayer hands in Anjali Mudra. Inhale and pause. Exhale, fingers point down, hands down to the solar plexus, down to the base chakra. Normal breathing. Out breaths flowing down through the base chakra with each round of the breath. So inhale, exhale. As you breathe out, breath flows down through the base chakra. The breath has sealed your energy in. Straighten your arms. On the next exhale, breath flows down through the lower abdomen, down to the earth, grounding you for the rest of the day. breathing normally. Prayer hands to the heart. That's the end of our practice. Namaste.